XEPRS 1090 AM, Rosarito, Baja California.
San Diego's sports leader.
The home of ESPN Radio.
The mighty 1090.
And now it's time for Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. For the next 2 hours, join Pete Gray, rock cod Rick Maxa, and this week's special expert guest for fishing information, new techniques to catch more fish, and the most current scoop on what's happening in the water. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Royal Polaris, the world's finest long-range sports fisher. By Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup, and Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. Get ready for the fastest 2 hours on radio with the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray and Rock Cod Rick Maxa.
Good morning, anglers, and welcome to Let's Talk Hookup. I'm Pete Gray with Rock Cod Rick Maxa. We're in the mighty 1090 studios with Ron and Hayden Lane from Fast Lane Kayaks. We're going to be talking kayak fishing and more. There's a lot going on as it's almost summer right here in Southern California. You stay tuned to Southern California's sport fishing voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090. Spring fishing is finally here. Will it be another banner season? Will it even be better than last year? Will it cool off? Who knows? Fishing is one thing that's impossible to predict. But when it comes to trucks, it's easy to predict who's going to be number one. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for the last 40 years in a row. Today's Ford trucks combine legendary toughness and state-of-the-art technology, giving you the best of both worlds. That's called being California smart. Ford has put it all together with the F-150 STX package. These trucks are nicely equipped with an EcoBoost engine, hands-free system controls, a reverse-sensing camera, 20-inch wheels, and a lot more. All at a price you're going to love. Now, I can't always predict what the fish are going to do, but I can predict that Ford is going to be on the top once again with trucks like the 2017 F-150 STX package. It's California smart. Stop by your San Diego County Ford dealer today. They'll be glad to hook you up. Pete here. I was fortunate enough to use the new Simrad NSS Evo 2 touchscreen chart plotter and sonar unit on my boat this summer and fall. And let me say, it's truly incredible. With an easy-to-use tablet-style interface that's fresh but familiar, the new Simrad NSS Evo 2 combines a multi-touch screen with push-to-select rotary dial for precision control and speedy response. As for marking schools of tuna, yellowtail, and more, it's the best. You run over a school, and there they are in full color and high definition. The new NSS Evo 2 built-in sonar technology, including chirp and structure scan, can't be beat. I recently added the Simrad AP24 autopilot to my system. I've had other autopilots before, but I can tell you this one is simple, sensitive, and accurate. It integrates with my Simrad NSS Evo 2. I set a waypoint, touch the screen, and the boat steers to that spot. There's a lot more to the new Simrad NSS Evo 2 system and AP24 autopilot I'd like to tell you, but best just go to your local Simrad dealer or see simrad-yachting.com for more details.
Great boats, free parking, and a fully stocked tackle shop. Just a few of the reasons Seaforth Sport Fishing is a favorite among anglers. Come aboard top charter boats like the Aztec, Cortez, Endeavor, Eclipse, Apollo, Outer Limits, Pacific Star, El Gato Dos, Alexis, Pride, Privateer, Tribute, Pacific Voyager, and the Voyager. Plus, the new Seaforth Sea Watch in San Diego offer the finest half, 3/4, and full-day trips available. Check out the full-service tackle store at Seaforth Sport Fishing. And it's all run by fishermen for fishermen. 1717 Quivira Road, just off Mission Bay Drive in Mission Bay. Book online at seaforthlanding.com. Bluefin tuna are here, and now is the time to take advantage of this amazing bite. The hot jig last year and this season is the Shimano Butterfly Flat Fall Jig. It's a totally new concept of butterfly jigging, but deadly effective. Best part, it's very simple to fish the Shimano Flat Fall. Drop the jig down to where the fish are holding, then crank it up 30 feet and then free spool. Or cast the jig and let it fall while in free spool. Wait for the bite, then put it in gear and wind. It's that easy. The Shimano Flat Fall is a center balanced jig and falls with a wobbling action in a horizontal position, making it irresistible to big bluefin tuna. Hundreds of big fish have been caught on the Flat Fall, ranging in size from the 130 gram to the 250 gram. They're back in stock now at your local Shimano dealer. So get yours now and go catch a fish of a lifetime on the Shimano Butterfly Flat Fall Jig. See your local dealer or check Shimano.com for all the details.
Hookup! Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Going to be a fun show today, man.
Indeed. We have a couple of great guys in the studio from Fast Lane Kayaks, Ron and Hayden Lane. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good boys.
Great to have you. Of course, Hayden, you're the voice of Fast Lane there with your cool sound there, right?
Yeah, at the moment, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. But a lot of fun on the Islander day-and-a-half kayak trip. You know, every time I go, I missed last year, unfortunately, because I was out of town. But, man, that trip is so much fun.
It is. It is. And, I mean, it's like you're out fishing with great guys on a great boat, and then it's so easy to get in the water and fish these remote areas. God, I absolutely love that trip.
And the experience we had with the flat, calm weather, literally all day long. Was
classy.
Yeah, for sure. Really fun.
And when you talk about a boat with a bunch of hard-working guys making it just perfect for you, about the food, the whole ambiance of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it.
Yeah, and they have a skiff in the water to bring you bait, water. You want a cold Pacifico in the afternoon.
So rad.
You know, it was just like it was pretty awesome.
I'm out of Dean's. I need a cheeseburger and a cold beer stat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then it comes. You know, as much as we joke about it, then the skiff comes zipping your way.
Yeah, they do such a
cool.
good job. And for those that were lucky enough to get on that trip, we only can take 22 because that's how many kayaks they can take. Everybody, I think, had a good time.
Well, how could they not?
Yeah,
I did.
Weather like yeah. And who was the big winner, Hayden?
Callan. He got the 25-pound yellowtail.
Yeah, sitting right next to you on. What did he catch that on?
On a flat fall.
Yeah,
Those stupid things catch every fish that swims, period. Like,
crazy.
It blows me away that lure came out a couple years ago. They catch everything.
We were fishing for rockfish, right?
Yeah, it's right next to him catching rockfish, and he caught a yellowtail on his way down.
Go figure.
Right.
I mean, it's that bait is like one of those secret weapons.
It is. And you know what was funny is Hayden and I, Alex from Shimano was there, and he's the one that clued us in on how good the rockfish fishing was. He goes, yeah, I just went like a couple hundred yards right out there and just got a limit of reds. It's like, what? So after lunch, Hayden and he geared us up with those Promar squids, which work really well, and we're fishing live bait on the Promar squids and catching plenty of fish,
right.
Doing well. So then Hayden switched to what is it called? The crazy squid, or it's
Phantom squid.
Phantom squid. It's a goldback,
Purple one.
Yeah, 130 gram, purple on one side, gold on the other side, and he's like straight reds instead of Boccaccio and reds,
cool.
right? And I was like, oh, I got one of those. Tied that on. It was the same kind of thing, just really good fishing, right?
Oh, for sure. That's my go-to.
Yeah, that's always a go-to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had quite the thrill surfacing right in front of us, a big fin whale, which surfaced about, I don't know, was he 20, 30 feet from us?
Yeah.
And then literally came right under my kayak 10 feet and watched him the whole time, kind of holding my breath.
That's a little bit of pucker factor right there.
Yeah.
You know?
When a 40-foot animal, it takes a while for a 40-foot animal to swim by you underneath, and so it seemed like an eternity, but it was probably only a few seconds. But
Frozen moment.
Yeah, it was quite something
so
etched in. I wish I would have had the camera going on that point.
But Hayden saw it, so you got verification.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there were several guys, kayak guys. Everyone went, "Wow!" Yeah, for sure. But that was just a great time, and the fishing was good. Yellowtail fishing over there at Gold Bluff, and then calico fishing. Ron, you were slaying the calicos.
Oh, I was sitting in the middle of, the kelp was laying down because there was some current, and every cast you're on a calico. But I went 3 for 3 on some big ones, and I was giggling like crazy. And then I had a Dean soaking in the back, and all of a sudden I look, I'm going backwards. My rod was bent over, and there was one of those logs, those big barracuda, just swimming away, taking me backwards. I'm going, this is really fun.
So cool. Oh, man.
It's like we got a little bit of everything going on.
So much fun.
It was.
Yeah, and good fishing. I mean, maybe if we were over at the Navy had the pyramid area closed for the day, so. But I mean, the weather and the fishing we had made up for it for sure. I mean, maybe we could have caught more calicos if we had more kelp around and stuff like that. But we had the mix of calicos, rockfish, unbelievable, and yellowtail and barracuda and big bonita, big schools of bonita under us, right?
God, the photos you see, you see a mixed group of photos, and usually the big fish gets the photo. How about that? I think it was Dana Perselli and his buddy. They caught some big ones, and he's holding up this. I'm going, what the heck is that? Is that a skipjack? Thing was so big it looked like
no kidding. That's cool.
Big bonita.
I saw a picture of big halibuts
big
too, right?
Halibut, 20-pound halibut just got edged out by Callan's yellowtail for the jackpot on the trip. But just stellar conditions, and that operation on the Islander is so dialed in. They do such a good job.
They take care of all your gear, too, which is a concern to me when I had so many kayaks on there.
Yeah, for sure.
I loved watching those guys. They handle them really well. That is another bucket list trip.
Oh, yeah.
Fishermen want to get diversity, and we're talking about how fun that is to do different things, different kinds of fishing. And why is catching a spotted bay bass so fun? Why is doing because it's different. It changes it up. Well, when you're over there, you've got this opportunity to fish everything. It cracks me up. How many different fish did we catch, and how many different ways did we catch them?
Yeah, fun time.
Really fun.
Yeah, and the cool thing is those Hobie kayaks just make it so easy.
How about the reverse? I didn't even know we needed reverse.
The Mirage 360, right?
No, it's called the Mirage Drive 180.
180, okay.
And my particular Outback had, the turbo fins, because I had the camo color.
Oh.
And I'm sitting there.
That's why you were going faster than me.
No, not one-legged. It's funny. It was funny. We were just talking with Ricky's dad, the Godfather, and we were talking about how you're kind of hurting sometimes.
Codfather.
Yeah, the Codfather.
Yeah.
And we get, you gotta, when you get older, you gotta disguise your exercise with fun. And I was talking about this rehab I'm doing on my foot, and how my foot was hurting really bad.
What did you do to your foot, Ron?
Snapped my Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Ouch. Not good.
Going 65 miles an hour on a snowboard, right?
It's not good, and it's just not good. My bottom turn is gone right now. But
that's not good.
But my doctor's rather creative with his rehabilitation. He says, I'm not even going to send you to rehab. Just get out there and go fishing. That's what I told my wife, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyhow, my foot was hurting. And I got this little quote I just made up, fish on, pain gone.
Oh, nice. Because didn't hurt anymore.
I went on a fishing mission, and it was starting to hurt, and I was going to go in, and I caught a little spotted bay bass, and I go, wow, my foot's not hurting anymore.
Oh, so awesome.
Yeah, so that's a good rehab.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it over the rehab doctors.
That's cool. Definitely. The every year that I try the new product from Hobie, it just gets better. And my favorite kayak is the Hobie Outback. I love that kayak because it's portable and it's got everything you need on it. And now with the new seat,
that's a key.
Oh,
game changer.
Yeah, and then the Mirage Drive 180, where you just pull a lever and you can go in reverse.
That's the only reason I got that little yellowtail in the kelp. I mean, this little yellowtail went in, and I could follow it in. And then as it turned and came back around a big kelp patty, I could back up and follow it around so I could cut through a smaller bunch of kelp. I just went, oh, man, I didn't even think of that. It's a real weapon.
Sure. Cool. Super stable, super comfortable. It has
How long were you in your kayak that day?
Hours. 8 hours? I don't know.
How long were you in?
Close to 10.
Yeah.
I think we did closer to 11.
Yeah.
Super. And what cracks me up is my bait tank was still pumping.
Yeah.
And all that bait was still just fresh.
That's so great.
Yeah. Amazing product that Hobie's producing right now.
And by the way, we got a lot of boats that we used one day on sale at the store.
Oh, the demo. So
the Fishing Mission, and the Fishing Mission Pro Anglers, the 2016s are going. And all those Outback.
That's always like the deal of the century for you guys. I mean, these things are
never
virtually
go on sale.
Brand new. They don't go on sale. They can't go on sale, and But, this is a quote-unquote used boat, so of course that's got to go on sale. And it's been used for about 6 hours one time.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So those are available at Fastlane right now?
Yeah, we've
at
got...
discount. You're not allowed to discount. Hobie has very strict rules on that. But this one time only, when you have demo boats,
event boats,
you can make a deal on them.
And
fully outfitted.
We've got guys that have been waiting for them. They're going to be showing up, today to pick them up. But if you're interested in an Outback or a Pro Angler,
what a good deal.
Yeah, get down there today.
The other thing that you had on the boat was that new inflatable with the seat, with the super comfortable. I call it the lounge chair. Because that's what it is. It's kind of a lounge chair. You can pop it off and use it as a beach chair, too. I was thinking, how fun would that be to go over and do a Clemente trip on my boat, throw a couple of the inflatables over, you do a combo trip, go catch bluefin, go catch yellowfin, and then go in and catch calicos on the inflatable.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
those things are what? They're 50 pounds?
30.
30 pounds in the bag, right?
Crew loved them. Oh, in the bag, yeah, I guess we're looking at like
50 pounds.
Yeah.
50 pounds with the seat, with everything.
Yeah.
So one of our shop groms, Brady, was kind of reluctant to go on a family vacation. He's going to, where was it? Wisconsin. And so here's this little beach kid wanting summer to start, and he's got to go to Wisconsin. But his mom goes, well, why don't we get you an I-11, and we'll fly it out there with us. So now he's all excited. We got news yesterday. He caught 50 fish in that boat.
Sweet.
So cool.
He sent us little pictures from, going through the airport and how he just rolled it right into the rental car top. So his whole attitude totally changed about this trip because now he's got a kayak. To fish
Then he
off
basically checked his luggage because it's 50 pounds, right?
Yep.
So it's the kayak you can take pretty much anywhere with you. And one of the anglers was fishing on one at San Clemente Island.
That was Dana. He has a Pro Angler. So he bought an I-11 so he can do these El Spontaneous.
That's cool.
And he popped it on the boat, launched it super easy. Everybody was, laughing about the fact that, when they help launch us, they're launching us with gaffs.
Yeah.
Careful with Dana.
Yeah.
Careful.
That's funny.
Don't be poking a gaff in the inflatable.
But yeah, it's like the perfect second kayak. Dana's got, his Pro Angler when he's fishing La Jolla and stuff. And then, he doesn't need extra rack space, doesn't have room for another kayak. Now he has the I-11 for when he's going on road trips. He's going on the Islander.
Oh, when his wife wants to go or his son, he's got an extra kayak. It's a great thing to add to your fishing arsenal.
Yeah.
Another way. And we've had several clients buy them and take them on business trips because they got some extra days at a place where, they're doing a business trip. We actually had one guy, we shipped it UPS to Florida, and he's from Chicago. He flew in and had it at his business meeting and then, took it with him up the coast doing these trips and then flew it home.
Can you put a bait tank on it, too?
Well, you can. It's not easy. It's not the same Hobie bait tank because there's no scupper holes.
Okay.
But what Chris Minnick did was he built this little plate that hooks a fish finder onto it. The thing is brilliant.
Wow.
We've got all the plans for it.
Chris Minnick's like the mad scientist when it comes to
yeah.
making things
Isn't he?
cooler. That guy's got things figured out. Like, he can always figure out the better mousetrap.
The better mousetrap, a better way. And he gets focused on something, and he fine-tunes it till it's just perfect.
That's cool.
Yeah, for sure. And we had such a great team. Jeff from Cedros Kayak Fishing was with us, and he had a lot of fun there. He said, I remember I was paddling next to him. He's like, God, this reminds me of fishing at Cedros. Because it kind of is a little bit.
Well, the cliffs and the deep water.
Yeah, deep water right off there, yeah.
That is
fun. But Jeff, of course, has that great operation, which you're still going to go down there and host the trip, right?
Oh, Hayden and I are both going
You're
down.
both going?
Yeah.
Wow.
We got it. We kind of Sammy strong-armed Jeff and started twisting his arm. Hey, look, we'll sleep in the garage if we have to.
That's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because that's an extra day.
Yeah.
That'll be longer than I've normally gone.
And both of our trips are sold out, but he still does have spots available if you want to do the ultimate kayak adventure.
I think one of them came open.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
A spot?
Yeah. And
Really?
so what I'm going to do today, well, if anybody is interested in that Cedros Island trip, definitely call right away.
Yeah.
Because I'm going on the 24th with Hayden, and we have
the 24th of
July.
July, yeah.
And there's one spot open.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a couple calls to some of those guys that were on the mothership trip because I heard them talking.
Yeah. I got to try this thing.
Yeah, because it's another bucket list. You know, when you're going along wanting to do fun adventures, it's kind of hard to go and do something that you don't know anybody's ever done it. But if you have somebody that can tell you about it and kind of tell you what to bring, God, you're so far ahead of the game.
Totally.
So if you have any of those questions, I mean, you know, you can talk to Pete, you can talk to any of our guys down at the store about these bucket list trips.
Yeah.
This Cedros Island one is huge.
Yeah, and they have all Hobie Mirage Drive kayaks.
They not only have your favorite kayak, they have them with
yeah.
fish finders, they have them with bait tanks, or they have them
everything.
With, the H crates. Whatever you want to fish, they can dial it in.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. The other celebrity we had was Jimmy Hugh from Mammoth Mountain.
How fun is Jimmy?
And Jimmy brought a whole bunch of swag. It was great. He was talking about how incredible. I mean, they still haven't opened Tioga Pass yet into Yosemite.
Well, wait, they got 4 inches of snow last weekend.
Yeah.
He's like going, what is this?
Yeah. Water levels are, I mean, the late summer, fall fishing there is going to be pretty epic.
Hey, did you see all the Groms on the boats get all excited about those Stance Mammoth socks?
Oh, yeah.
Those were the coolest.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah.
I saw Afrin sporting those things around on the boat.
Oh, yeah. No, they're good ones for sure. But as you can hear, we have a great show lined up for today. And, boy, have we got a bevy of great Father's Day weekend prizes.
Yeah, boy, there's so much to talk about. So much fun having Ron and Hayden here. I mean, we're covering everything from spotties inside the bay to big yellowtail offshore and everything in between. And we're going to be talking fishing. So much great stuff going on this week with local tuna and everything else. Going to be a great show and lots of fun. And we want to hear from you. If you want to be a part of Let's Talk Hookup this morning, there's 2 ways that you can reach us. And first is with our local line, which is 858 area code 457-1090. Again, 858-457-1090. 1090, that's our local number, or try us toll-free. That toll-free line is 877-792-1090. One more time, 877-792-1090. And boy, as Pete said, man, do we have a couple of cool prizes today. So, first off, with it being Father's Day weekend, Olakai has a very special gift for us all today. It's a brand new pair of Olakai shoes. The
Nohea mesh.
You are the man
for
rescuing me out of that.
Nohea Moku.
Nohea Moku.
Yeah.
Which is a really cool pair of Mauis, of Olakais. I know you've got...
I wear them every day.
I know, and that's
the best.
Just so you guys know, that's no thing for the radio. Pete wears them every day, and they are
day.
very, very comfortable Olakais.
Comfortable.
Yeah, really, really cool pair of shoes. For one lucky caller at the end of the show today, it's a great for every day or to have on the boat. They're very, very lightweight and a rad pair of Olakais, and we sure appreciate Olakai for divvying that out. And then in addition to that, you're also going to win 2 tickets to the captain's reception of the big Wicked Tuna event that we have coming up, the Tuna
Tuesday.
Wars event. Yeah, and that's going to be at the Valley High.
There's still a handful of tickets available, not a lot of tickets. So if you want to go, RolloKids.org. You can buy tickets right online there, RolloKids.org. It's only $25. Going to be the most unbelievable raffle that you've ever seen. We heard Captain Frank Lopresti is going to be the celebrity auctioneer. I'm going to be the MC. It's going to be a fun night, and you get a chance to see all 3 of the great Wicked Tuna guys prior to going out on the trip. So if you want to come, it's going to be at the Valley High, and Larry and Tommy always put out a great spread for us, and it's such a great event. 5 p.m. on Tuesday night. Still tickets available, CaptainRollos.org if you want to buy tickets.
$25, right?
Yeah, $25.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, just for an event at Valley High, $25 is awesome. I mean, the location, the food that they put out, the atmosphere, and all the crazy raffles that you'll be entered in, get to hang out with the boys from Wicked Tuna. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, you buy $300 worth of raffle tickets, you get a free $300 pair of Maui Jim sunglasses.
That works for me.
Yeah,
man.
that's a pretty good deal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, again, so as if that wasn't enough, and that's in addition to those Olakais. That's just one caller is going to be getting that. In addition to that, we're also going to give away, thanks to Ron and Hayden, somebody's going to get to go fishing on, as we've talked about forever, so popular, so cool, one of the fishing missions coming up, and you get your pick July 9th or July 16th. Someone's getting to go on a fishing mission completely free of charge, hang out, see the boats, the guided tour with the professionals. professionals, the whole nine, everything that's included in Fishing Mission. Another lucky caller is going to win one of those today.
Go on the Fishing Mission for
That's
sure.
That's awesome. Well, again, if you want to get your shot at winning those great prizes, or better yet, your chance to talk to Ron or Hayden, 858-457-1090. That's our local number, or get us toll-free, 877-792-1090. And when we come back, we're going to be taking those phone calls. Lots of great info coming your way. You stay tuned. You're listening to Southern California's sport fishing voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
Fisherman's Landing is the top choice in local and long-range fishing. Hi, this is Doug Kern. Our hardworking crew is always looking for ways to improve your fishing experience. We offer the finest open party trips from 1 to 3 days, the best charter boats available, and of course, our world-renowned long-range fleet is second to none. We are proud to say Fisherman's Landing is now a full-service sport fishing operation, offering half-day trips on the Dolphin, and now, for the first time in the long history of Fisherman's Landing, we have 3/4-day open party trips on the Liberty. We built the Liberty specifically to offer a better experience. Run by veteran captain Taro Takeuchi, the 85-foot Liberty is the first open party 3/4-day boat to offer bunks for your comfort. She also has huge bait capacity and RSW fish holds to keep your catch fresh. Plus, Liberty has a big galley and 2 interior heads with showers. Our open party trips from half-day, 3/4-day, or 1 to 3 day trips can be easily booked online at fishermanslanding.com or give us a call at 619-221-8500. I'll see you at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego.
Let's talk about great product from Shimano, and having just got off the water on a Shimano Let's Talk Hookup day-and-a-half trip on the Islander. You know, there's so many great products that Shimano makes. The Flat Fall, Power Pro Max Quattro. But I got to tell you, the new Tranks, that was my first opportunity to really put the new Tranks 300 and 400 to test. What an unbelievable reel.
They just nailed it. They did the same thing they always do. They had Corrado, which is a great reel, always loved it, and we always say the same, don't change it, that's the best thing ever. You don't need anything different. And then all of a sudden, new Tranks comes out, 300 and 400, and okay, yeah, no, change is good. Yeah. Like, those guys are amazing. So small, so powerful, amazing casting performance. They cast easier, almost flawless. There's never backlash. They're just, I can't get over how nice those Tranks are.
And the power is unbelievable. And you fit it in the palm of your hand. That's what's so cool. They talked about it being a Corrado on steroids. It's so much more.
It is. It's way more.
And the cranking power. I was using that 400 for fishing the flat fall on the deep water rock cod. It was great. It worked. Plenty of power, plenty of line capacity. It worked fantastic.
I can't wait till that yellowfin schooled up and we can use that Tranks 400 as your like small to medium popper reel. Going to be deadly.
Oh yeah, Tranks, 3 different sizes at your local Shimano deal. Check it out.
For local and long-range fishing, the Islander out of Fisherman's Landing is a favorite among seasoned or novice anglers. But Islander Charters is much more than great fishing. They also do incredible Guadalupe white shark diving trips as well as a schedule of kayak mothership trips. You need to check out the Islander on their website, islander-charters.com. The Islander is San Diego's leader when it comes to 2 to 5 day fishing. Watch the website for trips and adventures available. Experience the Islander difference. Visit islander-charters.com for all the details.
What a tuna and yellowtail season last year. Many say the best in 30 years. Could this season be even better? Don't be caught without the right gear. Now is the time to stock up on the trolling lure that proved to be the best. X-Rap Magnum by Rapala. Every X-Rap Magnum runs perfect right out of the box. They all have extreme action and a controlled deep diving aggressive swimming motion. The large diving lip partners with premium BMC hooks and an irresistible rattle. The X-Rap Magnum by Rapala can be trolled at high speeds without rolling or kicking out at depths to 15 feet. Bottom line, the X-Rap Magnum is the ultimate trolling lure for Southern California and Baja saltwater fishing. With a textured translucent body, internal holographic foil, and 3D holographic eye, X-Rap Magnums are irresistible to saltwater game fish. Available in a variety of colors and sizes. No matter what you choose, the fish can't resist X-Rap Magnum by Rapala. Ask your local tackle dealer which is the hottest color and size and start catching more fish. See the entire line at rapala.com.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
Hey, I have a great couple guests here, Ron and Hayden Lane from Fast Lane Kayaks, and let's talk to Jeff. Good morning, Jeff.
How you guys doing over there?
Jeff
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
Yeah,
Good morning.
we just said it said Jeff on the line there, and we said, that could be Jeff Marion.
I bet I know exactly what Jeff that is.
From Cedros Kayak Fishing and Cedros Tackle.
Absolutely. Just thought I'd call and say good morning. And, Pete, again, thank you for your hospitality, inviting me on that trip. Had a super, super fun time. Ron and Hayden dialed me all in with all the goodies from Fastlane. And my main focus there was to, keep my eyes on the Islander guys and how they, really, really support us as kayakers. It was, a good learning experience for me. I want to make sure that we're doing everything we can down there on the island. And so it was really, overall, just a really, really fun trip. So thank you very much for taking me along.
Quite an experience. You want to go again, don't you?
Oh, I'm hoping you let me go again next year.
Yeah, you're in, man. You're in. Yeah, in fact, John already committed to doing that. Those trips for the Islander are not big money makers, and they're very, very challenging to do. So I had to literally talk John into doing the trips this year. It was like, come on, John.
Goodness.
Yeah, and John said, hey, man, we're on for next year. We had to
That's
adjust the
awesome.
price. We had to adjust the price and everything like that, but we're good, and he's going to be doing. I know he's out there right now on a 2.5 day, and then he's got one more 2.5 days. So lots of opportunity there on the Islander. Check IslanderCharters.com when they put the schedule up, because those trips go very, very quickly. But yeah, Jeff, it was fun talking about your operation down at Cedros too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody was very interested. We all had great conversation. And, fishing Clemente, just like you guys said a minute ago, it's very similar. So it was just, kind of fun to fish another island that's kind of like what we do down there. And so, yeah, all really good times. As Ron mentioned, there is one spot, unfortunately, Mikey Sinek is not feeling well, so he had to back out of our July 24th trip. So if someone wants to get in on that, for sure. Talk to Ron and the guys, talk to you, Pete, like you guys said, give me a call. Tons of ways to get a hold of us. So
yeah.
Have a great morning, and I'll let you guys go. I'm out here in Mission Bay waiting for the girls to wake up, just putting around drinking my coffee and going to enjoy a beautiful weekend.
Hey,
Happy Father's Day to everybody.
Happy Father's Day to you, and while you're on the line, let's talk about the next San Diego County Ford Dealer Live Remote, which is going to be at Mossy Ford on Pacific Beach. It's going to be 4th of July weekend. And you're going to be the guest, along with Rick from Sport Fishing Financial at Mossy Ford on July the 1st. And that's going to be the next chance to qualify for the two big grand prizes, which is a Hobie Mirage Drive kayak, courtesy of Fastlane Kayaks in Mission Bay, and a trip to Cedros kayak fishing on Cedros Island. That's one prize. The next prize is a 4-night fishing package for two at Palmas de Cortez and Baja Seascape, including round-trip ticket, San Diego to Los Cabos on Alaska Airlines, and a couple of days of fishing at Palmas de Cortez. How about that, huh? And then you get a chance to win a trip on the Blackjack out of Dana Landing and Mission Bay, Maui Jim Sunglasses, Shimano Rods and Reels. Cowboy's going to be there. That's going to be a fun day, huh, Jeff?
Oh, man, I'm excited. Just being part of that, the giveaway and everything, and then to watch it go down and be there with Rick. Rick invited me to come along, too, and hang out with him. The guy's a wealth of knowledge, so I couldn't ask for a better, live remote. I mean, come on.
Oh,
of course.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and you can talk to people about your great operation down there. I know Rick will be talking about his operation with the Sport Fishing Financial, and, who knows, maybe Ron will show up with a kayak or something like you've done before.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah. In fact, Ron, give an idea. So if we're giving away a Hobie Mirage Drive kayak and a trip to Cedros kayak fishing, that's close to almost a $4,500 prize. Is that right, guys? When you add it all together?
Yeah, I mean, that's top of the line kayak.
Yeah.
Outback.
So we're probably approaching $5,000 with the trip and the kayak and the
easily.
Whole thing.
No, easily.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
So rad.
That's an awesome prize.
And that's for coming and hanging out and talking fishing and not spending any money, maybe making a cast, maybe get a lucky random draw, just for having fun, hanging out, enjoying what we all do.
But that Jeff prize is going to cost you. And I'll tell you why. Because once you go,
that's the truth.
You're hooked.
Yeah,
it's like, I got to do this every year.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So if it's a destination fishing trip you're looking for, call Jeff.
Yeah, Cedros kayak fishing. And how do we find you, Jeff?
You can go on our website, cedroskayakfishing.com, or give me a call, 760-412-2507. Again, thanks for all you do for me, Pete, and Ron as well. Happy Father's Day to you guys, and looking forward to seeing you. I'll see you at the shop in a little while.
And
Ron, we're going to cruise by with the family.
Nobody cool like you.
Yeah, we'll see you July 1st at Mossy Ford in Pacific Beach.
I'll be there.
All right, very good. Thanks a lot.
Thanks so much. Talk to you guys later.
Yeah, right. Great guy. And you know, part of the fun of going down to Cedros and fishing on the Hobie Mirage Drive kayaks down there is hanging out with Jeff too.
Oh,
because all the local people love him.
That's cool.
They love him.
When you go, you know, he's so stoked about what he's doing and so fired up. It's like you're fishing with a Grom. I mean, it makes you feel young again.
Yeah.
And I don't mind any of that.
No, for sure. Especially at our advanced ages, right, Ron?
Oh, no. Not going there.
Hey, with that, it's fine to find out. Speaking of good biting fish, it's time to find out what's biting in the Baja. It's time for our catch report with the cast man. Pardon. Richard Castaneda from Cast Tours. Today, this report sponsored by Scorpion Sport Fishing, featuring two of the very best boats in the East Cape, a 35-foot Cabo Yachts, the El Regalo, and a 26-foot twin outboard center console, the Scorpion. They also offer beach fishing. The professionals at Scorpion Sport Fishing are equipped and determined to make your fishing dreams come true. Check ScorpionSportFishing.com for more details for the finest charters in the East Cape. And with that crazy good fishing that's been going on in the East Cape, I would make that call right away because those guys will get you on it. Let's talk to the cast man, Richard Castaneda from Cast Tours. Buenos dias, cast man.
Buenos dias, cast man.
Hey, buenos dias, boys. What's going down, Holmes?
You are. I guess you're almost headed for Christmas Island, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm leaving for Honolulu tomorrow with Kenny Ross, and we're going to get in tomorrow, and then the rest of the group will be arriving on Monday, and then Tuesday we're off to Christmas Island. Can't wait, man. Fabulous, fabulous trip.
So cool.
It'll be great.
Hopefully the big tuna and the wahoo will be on the chew down there, and of course always those exciting GTs on the poppers, and then the bonefish. I've got some secret bonefish flies I'm dying to try.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, have a great trip.
This is the year. This is the year. Get our dog tooth. You got Ken Ross.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Ricky.
I was going to say, you got Ken Ross. This is the year. Got to get our dogtooth tuna this time.
Well, we're gonna give it a go. We got some 10-ounce, 12-ounce butterfly jigs to get us down really deep where they live, and hopefully we're lucky and we're able to bring a few up with us. But anyway, gosh, fishing down in southern Baja is just really, really turned on. It's El Nino's gone, which is really good. That area there from about Fraley's all the way down to Punta Gordo there, you've got Vinorama, you've got the San Luis banks, you got the Iman Bank. All of those banks right in that area are holding fish. And the boats from the East Cape and, of course, the San Jose del Cabo boats are fishing that area. And as far as tuna goes, tuna ranging anywhere from 15 to 60 pounds. Basically scattered throughout all those banks there. And then, of course, you've got the striped marlin, which have finally decided they wanted to eat, and providing some great action on those striped marlin, especially on light tackle, 20 to 30 pound test line. They're a lot of fun. And they've been getting a wahoo are also mixed in that catch. And of course the Dorado are starting to make more and more showing. So thank God that fishery's coming back. And while we're on the subject of Dorado, you're going to catch a lot of those little 3 to 5 to 8 pound fish. Gosh, release those things. Don't, sure you'll get one, couple of fillets off of them, but my God, let those guys grow up, and we'll get that big Dorado population back. And
for sure.
Of course, the other thing too is the roosters. Gosh, this early and so many, and up to 60 pounds. I mean, it's just a fabulous rooster season this year, and that'll last all the way through August. So, it's a great fishery. But the other areas that's kind of really turned on right now is Cancun. They've got white marlin, Atlantic sails, those big Atlantic barracuda, those guys that, 30 to 40 pound barracuda, and a variety of other fish. So some really, really good fishing going on. Pito's going to mention they finally got email access down at Christmas Island. So
no way!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, finally. So we, if I get some good pictures, I'll send them off to you guys. So you before next Saturday, of course. And otherwise, I'll keep you guys posted. And you know what? I don't know if Skype may work, so I may be able to call in.
All right, yeah, we'll post
cool.
them on our Facebook page for sure. If you send them over, yeah. Castman, have a great trip. That's such a fun trip, Christmas Island. And we have some dates already set for next year, right?
Yeah, May 5 to 12. So I'm sorry, June 5 to 12.
June 5 to 12, yeah.
Yeah, June 5 to 12, and we'll start taking bookings right as soon as I get back. We'll start signing people up. Of course, usually guys on this trip will usually re-up for next year. So anyway, that's a report for you guys, and aloha, and I'll talk to you guys when I get back.
Have a great time,
Thanks,
Castman. Appreciate that report very much, and safe travels to Christmas Island, one of Ricky and my favorite places to go for sure. It's really, really fun. Now, don't forget, we're giving away 2 phenomenal prizes here. A pair of the Noheamoku shoes from Olokai, my favorite. The best sandals, bar none.
Period.
The best shoes, bar none, for anybody that lives a life on the water, for sure. They Olokai, and we sure appreciate the opportunity to promote and talk about Olokai, because they're super, super popular. You can get them at Dana Landing, you can get them at Fisherman's Landing Tackle. Several tackle stores have them. In addition to that, we're giving away 2 tickets to the captain's reception in that same package on Tuesday night at the Valley High. Still tickets available, but two tickets to the captain's reception. And then another lucky caller is going to win a fishing mission at Fishing Mission, which is at Fastlane Kayaks in Mission Bay. Tell us about Fishing Mission, Ron.
Well, we had this idea years ago, and it kind of stemmed from the boat show. We talked to a lot of people that had never kayak fished. And, usually fishermen are looking for new ways to explore different fishing venues and different, adding something to their fishing arsenal. And a lot of guys wanted to try it. They'd come by the booth. They'd talk to us about, hey, I'd like to fish a kayak. How do I get started? What do I do? What do I need? And so we said, well, we'll show you. And the point of Fishing Mission is you'll get to try the best kayaks in an area that's very easy to kayak. It's not threatening. You don't have to worry about flipping over in the surf or, hard launches. It's very easy. And we invited fishing guides, good kayak fishermen, to go with us so that they could teach techniques. And, has it worked great. And then, it costs $100. We fish for 5 hours. This year we've been using Afro-Nabutin from Warbaits. He's been teaching people how to fish plastics in the bay, and it's been wonderful because
he was so good at that on the Islander trip too. God, people were just kind of following him around like a puppy dog. Just where do we go, Afron? And he slayed the calicos.
Well, that's Afron.
Yeah,
he's a fishing machine, but he gets it. He he understands that how to instruct people easily and gently, and how to make it fun.
So what if somebody doesn't have a chance to win that prize today, but they want to come to Fishing Mission? Do you have spots available?
Yeah, so we did after the boat show, and we're full. We've done. Now, we got 2 more because of popular demand. We got 2 more going on July 9th and July 16th. Those are Sundays, and we usually have 8 to 10 people on them. Hayden has been leading a lot of the fishing missions this year because I had that accident. But I got to tell you, some of the videos that Afrin comes up will give you a flavor of a fishing mission. And last week we had the fishing mission, or was it 2 weeks ago, the halibut fishing mission edition?
Yeah, the fishing mission halibut edition.
Yeah, and Hayden had this thing where he'd catch these little. Talk about those halibut and the
trapdoor.
The trapdoor.
Yeah. Well, the halibut we were catching more halibut than spotties that week. But yeah, when you catch one, pull it up on the deck and they go nuts on the kayak. And once they finish kind of flopping around, I just pull out the Mirage Drive and they swim right out the little hole. Trapdoor exit.
Yeah, well, and Afrin on his little Instagram has a great video of Hayden doing that a couple times. It's a crack up. You see these little halibut go down the trapdoor.
That's cool. Fun.
The escape hatch.
Yeah, the escape hatch.
Well, anyway, the fishing mission, the beauty of it is you get to try boats with good fishermen and other prospects, interested people. And then if you ever want to buy a boat, that $100 you spend comes right off the price of the boat.
So perfect. And once you try the Hobie, I watch people paddle. I used to paddle.
Right.
I used to have a wet butt. You don't do that anymore on a Hobie Mirage Drive with that seat anymore. It's like, yeah, I mean.
Two of the kids that worked for me years ago are now at Hobie with their presence being felt. Morgan Prominence, great kid in charge of the fishing department, and one of our favorites, Kevin Nakata, the Sea Samurai, he's up there leading, and so Hobie has input on how to make those boats better and better every year. This new 180, game changer. The new seat, game changer.
Yeah. The other thing, Ron, too, my legs were sore, man, paddling around. I mean, it's some serious exercise.
Well,
you got
that's
a
what I've
good
been
leg
saying.
workout, right?
Do you think we're going to spend 11 hours at the gym?
Yeah.
No, we got to disguise our
water,
exercise with fun.
Right? Yeah. Well, let's go to Wisconsin and talk to Brady. Good morning, Brady.
Hello.
Hey, morning, Brady.
Good morning.
Hey, Ron.
How are you doing, Brady?
I'm doing good.
How's the family vacation?
It's really fun. The I-11 was super, super easy to bring back.
So that's the inflatable, right?
Yes.
So you put it right, you checked it right as luggage on the airline?
Yeah, it was $100 extra for the extra weight, and it was super simple. Everything went super smooth.
Because it was over 50 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for $100 though, you can take a kayak with you to Wisconsin, board the plane in San Diego, and next thing you know, you've got a full-size boat that you can do all your fishing out of wherever it is that you're going to.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now,
awesome.
It was the weight, not the size.
It was both, I think.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
It was too big, and it was a little bit over 50 pounds.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's that big, though, does it?
Hey, whatever. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
$100.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're telling me I can take a boat with me wherever I'm going. I'll pay $100 every time.
Yeah, for sure. But that's the airline. I would think maybe you could even throw the Mirage Drive in another bag, and then keep that thing under 50 pounds.
So Brady, you've been having some success with that boat out fishing there?
We're headed to Wisconsin right now to fish it. I fished yesterday out of one of our family friends' ponds in his little John boat. And we got like 40, 50 fish.
Sweet.
How cool.
Fun. Well, have a great vacation. Well, you'll have to give us the report on the I-11, which is the inflatable kayak from Hobie, how that works back there. And probably people are going to go, what's that?
Yeah, you did take a couple of my business cards, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Have fun, Brady.
Hey, Brady.
Thanks a lot for the call this morning. Let's go ahead and jump back into those phones.
You got it. How about this time we talk to Mike? He's calling us from Valley Center this morning. Mike, good morning. Thanks for calling us here on Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, guys. How are you this morning?
What's up, Mike?
Hey, I'm doing good. Hey, I got a question for the kayak guys. If you purchase a kayak, and I like the ones that you pedal, I guess, what is the best way to outfit those for fishing? I mean, what can you actually put on those as far as all the gear and everything that you could set it up with?
I mean, you can set them up with just about anything from fish finders to bait tanks, extra rod holders. They all come pretty well set up with. The Outback itself has 4 molded-in rod holders. The Pro Angler has 8.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they come ready to fish out of them. During the fishing mission, I fish out of them stock. But then, after that, you can throw on bait tanks and, fish finders. And, I mean, what more could you want?
And the bait tank has 3 rod holders on it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, I carry 3 rods. That's plenty for me. But I've seen some guys carry 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were telling us in previous times about how the evolution of those boats have changed and how they make accommodations. You know, I remember when Ron first came on, it was all about garage fab and milk crates and buckets, and then all of a sudden there was kind of a spot for the bucket that you made, and then all of a sudden there was full-on bait tanks, and now you were talking about fish finders and things like that where the boats are all being designed for that, spots for transducers and everything like that.
You know, Ricky, you're absolutely right. It was almost like garage art.
Yeah.
You know, here you got your igloo cooler that turns into a fishing, a bait tank, and then gluing all kinds of transducers to the bottom of the boats. Now everything comes Lowrance ready, bait tanks that just clip on, flip the switch. They run for 11 hours. I mean, cool. I had gobs of bait alive in that bait tank the whole time. I mean, a live bait tank.
I was blown away. At the end of the day, I had to flip out a whole bunch of pieces of live bait out of the thing. Running the bait tank all day long.
Right. Yeah. So the idea is you got fishermen working with engineers at Hobie,
right,
improving that product every year, and they come up with things that I didn't really even think I needed, and then now I'm spoiled. The seat that you sit in, no puddles. Now, Hayden was telling me something I learned something from Hayden this trip. He put his seat in the up position on the Outback. It's called the vantage position. And he put both tackle boxes underneath his seat because he was up higher. And because it was so glassy out there, I mean, he wasn't any,
So when it's flat, you can
effort.
Do that, right, Hayden?
Yeah. I guess the higher the seat, a little higher center of gravity, be a little tippier. The Outback itself being flat on the bottom and wide, it's already a very stable kayak.
Very stable, yeah.
But yeah, I moved the seat up higher, little better, I guess, viewability. And then tons of storage. I don't have to be opening the hatch and, reaching inside and stuff. It was just all right underneath me.
Well, stability-wise, he also said that in the middle of the day, he took a nap on the boat.
Yeah, sweet. Hey, thanks a lot for the call this morning.
Hey, when we come back, we got a lot more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way. We got catch reports. We got phone calls. Lots of great information. You stay tuned. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
Call the office. Tell them I'm sick.
Rock Cod Rick here for West Coast Marine and Parker Boats. You see them all over Southern California waters. Parker Boats at the launch ramp, the offshore islands. You wake up in the morning on an overnight trip and there they are. Parker Boats of all size fishing in the same area as the sporties. There's a good reason for it. Fishability and seaworthiness. Of all the boats out there, my boat partner and I chose to get a brand new 25 Parker center console from Kevin Kelly and the gang at West Coast Marine, and I could not be happier. Wow, what a fishing machine. Parker Marine builds a heavy-duty, industrial-strength boat, probably overbuilt, but that's why so many 4- and 6-pack charters choose to operate Parkers. We thank the guys at Pinnacle Sport Fishing, Season Sport Fishing, One-Man Charters, Black and Blue Sport Fishing for their confidence in Parker boats. Take it from me, if you are ready for a new Parker at a fair, upfront, and honest deal, you need to see Kevin Kelly at West Coast Marine, located at 1555 Newport Boulevard in Costa Mesa, or check out their inventory and information at westcoastmarine.com.
There's a new kid in town, and they are creating near miracles on boats all over the Southland. It's Blue Seas Fabrication, the West Coast's first and only certified sea deck fabricator and installer. Install sea deck EVA from non-skid decking materials on your boat, sport fisher, or yacht, and your boating experience is enhanced and improved. Why? Well, first, Sea Deck from Blue Seas Fabrication enriches the look of any boat, old or new. Next, the Sea Deck non-skid decking material adds comfort, convenience, safety, and value. The possibilities are endless. Let the experts from Blue Seas Fabrication show you how Sea Deck will make your life easier and better on every trip. Their professional staff will custom fit your deck, bridge, and interior with the stylish, non-absorbent, stain-resistant, and easy-to-clean material in multiple textures, designs, and colors. Sea Deck offers comfort and anti-fatigue properties for those long days of fishing. It can also be used on kayaks, boat trailers, and more. See for yourself. Check BlueSeasFabrication.com to see how Sea Deck can transform your watercraft and truly create a wow factor for the next time you head out. Call them at 858-232-4188 for more information and a free quote. Check BlueSeasFabrication.com and enhance your fishing experience.
Hey, the San Diego International Boat Show is going on now. I was there yesterday. Yeah, Blue Seas Fabrication. Yeah, the guys from Blue Seas and Sea Deck are right there. You can go see Ken and the gang talk about Sea Deck on your boat. You can go see Todd from Soundwaves. Talk to him about the great soundproofing that he does for your boat, for your generator, for your engines, for everything. He's there too. And along Pete Giacalone and Mike Cussler from Cussler Yachts. The boats that they have down there, they've got that little Hoquiam down there. They've got these two super sport fish, a post that you can go aboard. You just go on and see these incredible. That's just a couple of samples of some of the incredible things going on today and tomorrow at the San Diego Boat Show.
That's it. It's such a great time. So many boats, over 200 boats in the water. Again, it's going on this weekend, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Admission is only $15. Kids 12 and under are free, and there's discounts for active and U.S. military personnel.
Yeah, great day. Weekend, Father's Day weekend, a thing to do. It's right there across from the airport, next to the Sheraton, the San Diego Boat Show, San Diego International Boat Show.com. Check it out. It's bigger than ever. It's a great show. You don't want to miss it.
I like rafting. I love whitewater. But I never forget that snowmelt in the river can cause cold water shock. I wear a life jacket always. Anyone with me has got to do the same. Save the ones you love. A message from California State Parks Division of Boating and Waterways.
This is Pete Gray to tell you about one of my favorite places to fish in the world. It's Whalers Cove Lodge in Angoon, Alaska. For several years now, we've been hosting groups at Whalers Cove, and this is certainly one trip I do not miss. Each year, the Powers family makes great improvements to the lodge that make this great lodge even better. New rooms, new boats, new fish processing facilities, new outdoor kitchen. The list goes on and on. As for fishing, the calm waters around Whalers Cove are 100 miles from any large town, so you will enjoy wilderness adventure without the crowds. Whalers Cove Lodge has some of the best salt and freshwater fishing in Alaska, and there's no need for a bumpy boat ride for hours. You can find productive fishing for salmon, halibut, and rockfish just 10 minutes from the lodge. Here's the deal. The word is out on Whalers Cove, so you want to go? Book soon. WhalersCoveLodge.com or call 800-423-3123. WhalersCoveLodge.com for the Alaska fishing experience of a lifetime.
Fifth Avenue Insurance has a new name. It's Snap Insurance, still providing anglers and boaters with the best in boat insurance and the lowest rates. The experts at Snap Insurance will make sure your boat and property are covered right. Traveling to Mexico? Snap has you covered. You can even work with your agent to wrap your home and auto with your boat policy to save even more. Call them for advice on your current boat policy or any of your insurance needs. Snap Insurance, 800-527-6617 or snapins.com. That's SNAPPINS.com.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
Let's jump back in the phones, Rick.
And they are packed up. You got it. Let's talk to Benjamin, calling us from Encinitas this morning. Good morning, Benjamin. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning. Are you guys there?
Yeah, loud and clear, buddy. Good morning.
How are you?
Oh, good morning, man. Hey, thanks for firing the stoke and all of us anglers that can't always get out there. You guys are awesome. I'm so amped on you guys, man. Anyway, hey,
thank you.
My first grandfather's day today. I just want to shout out to my grandson, Paul, and a bird just landed on my finger. I caught a 45-pounder on the San Diego, and our boat caught a 200-pounder on the Yum Yum kite on last Sunday. You guys hear about it?
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. What a cool day.
Oh, it was amazing. I didn't get to reel on any of them, but we picked up a 200. We got a 118, and the third one, my buddy who I went out with, Dominic, got to reel on it, but it was a short bite. It ran to the boat and shook the lure like it was a puppy. So I just want to say thanks again, you guys. Happy Father's Day to all of you. And, man, what a great stoke you guys are, and what a great amp for everybody. Thank you so much.
All right, nice of you to call,
That's
Benjamin.
cool,
Appreciate
Benjamin.
the call this morning.
It still blows me away just that you can go right now today on a 3/4 day trip out of San Diego and have a legitimate shot at a cow. I mean, that's the type, you
200 pounds.
You normally need to go on a 16-day trip to even have a shot at a fish like that. And you can jump on the San Diego, you can jump on the Liberty, 3/4 day fishing. You have a legit shot at catching a 200-pounder right now.
Pretty awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
so cool.
Awesome.
Hey, let's jump right back into the phones. This time we're going to talk to Richard. He's calling us from Monrovia this morning. Hi, Richard. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, gentlemen. Couple questions for Ron. Actually, before that even, I've been doing this for 25 years, kayaking, and for the guys looking at buying one, look at your vehicle when you go to Ron, figure out how you're going to mount it on your vehicle. And number two is, I bought my pro angler from him because I got tired of my old paddle kayak almost sinking from Big Yellowtail in La Jolla. And watch sea bass, just not having the capacity to carry it. I'm tired of being a submarine.
That's a good problem.
Yeah, that's a Cadillac problem there. I like it.
Yeah. But I got my GoPros, and I'm trying to figure ways to mount it. So, Ron, if I came into the shop, you guys have a lot of experience, I presume, with your customers mounting GoPros to their pro anglers.
Oh, you bet we do. And in
Hayden's
fact,
the master.
Yeah, Hayden is the master at that, and he got a couple of interesting things. Hayden, can you tell him what accessories you're using on that?
Yeah, we've got a GoPro mount that mounts to ram mounts, and that's kind of a cool way to do it because you've probably got ram ball mounts around your kayak already. And then another cool option for that is you can kind of put the GoPro in different areas, so it looks like you've got a few kind of different camera angles, so your YouTube video is not boring. But yeah, the camera mount,
it's in the Hobie fishing accessory kayak fishing accessory catalog.
It is.
They have an entire catalog of fishing accessories.
Hobie's in it to win it.
It's a big catalog too.
Yeah, no, they get. I mean, guys that don't even have Hobies get this catalog so they can buy accessories. It's great. But that's a great question, and I got to tell you, Hayden discovered this little bubble eye attachment that goes on a GoPro. And what was the name of that one? It makes that shot where you can see below the water and you can see the Mirage Drive.
Oh,
the fish.
that's cool.
And it's not that expensive. What was that one, Hayden?
The over-under dome mount by Connect. But yeah, that thing's rad.
Yeah. And if you call the shop, call Fastlane and ask for Hayden. Hayden probably can dial you in on all the different accessories, because
and when you're making little clips and you're moving that angle around, and you have the ability with one accessory to change that angle, it's cool. And you got to be able to do it one-handed too.
And like you say, you probably got those ram mounts on the boats already, and if not, they're super easy to install, and then they're not in your way when you're not using it.
Exactly.
Indeed.
That's a great question.
Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. Hey, I want to remind you, don't forget to check out our great email list. We sent out a fantastic email blast on Thursday, and it was all about the Rancho Lane Aero trip and pictures, and also all about Ron and Hayden and of course our guest tomorrow from 22nd Street. Tells you all about the show every week. You just subscribe. It's free. And in addition to that, we are going to be doing some fantastic special discounts and prize giveaways too, only for those that sign up for our email list. So if you want to check it out, next blast will be next week, and there could be something special in there, so you don't know when it's going to happen, so you just want to be on that list. Go to our website, letstalkhookup.com, and right on the front just say subscribe to our email list, put in your email. We don't sell our list. We don't do a bunch of sending out. We just do it once a week. And just tells you about the show or trips or great adventures and great
fish reports
happening.
When those things come.
It's just, we have full-on fish reports in the thing.
It's a cool way to just keep in touch with what's going on, and there's no downside to it.
No. So check it out. Let'sTalkHookup.com. Just click in there, add your email list to our email blast right on the front page there. You don't want to miss that. And this month's CCA California calendar winner is going to win a Wet Willie Forster knife holder and a jig holder for your boat. So the winning number is 1983 of the CCA calendar. So if the back of your CCA calendar has 1983, you are the winner.
That's cool.
Congratulations.
All right. Well, hey, when we come back, we got more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way. More of your phone calls. We got the catch report. We'll find out what's biting up and down the beach, and a lot more information with the boys from Fastlane. You stay tuned. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
This is Chelsea from Dana Landing in Mission Bay. We are truly the one-stop shop for a great day on the water. Looking for a fishing charter? Dana Landing has you covered with the Blackjack. Perfect up to 4 anglers, or the Impulse up to 6 anglers in comfort and style. Dana Landing has a huge tackle shop with everything you need to go fish bay bass, tuna, or marlin, and our staff will dial you in. We even have Mexican and California fishing licenses and reel repair. Our deli at Dana Landing is a local's favorite with all the food, ice, and beverages you need. Hey, need freshwater tackle? Head to East County Bait and Tackle, the ultimate in rods and reels, the latest freshwater lures and live bait. ECBT has a staff second to none when it comes to sharing their passion for fishing. ECBT is at the end of the 67 freeway on Mapleview and Lakeside. And Dana Landing is next to the Dana Launch Ramp in Mission Bay. Check out DanaLanding.com for more details.
You've heard all about it. You know the anglers catching fish have it, so what's holding you back? It's a fact. FishDope.com really does help you catch more fish and burn less fuel. FishDope.com is the only fish finding service with a spotter plane along with a crew of top anglers on the water almost every day that report actual locations and catches. You can get daily catch reports from Point Conception to San Martin Island, 365 days a year. FishDope.com is for everyone, whether you have your own boat, fish on your friend's boat, or a sport boat. FishDope.com has online planning tools, moon phase, tides, hot bite icons, and more. So bottom line is, if you don't have FishDope.com, well, you're probably missing a lot of bites. Membership costs less than $50 of gas, and that's for the entire year. That's right, 1 year. What a bargain. Plus, use this special code to save $20 on a new FishDope.com membership. Check it out today. FishDope.com. Catch more fish, burn less fuel.
Here's John Ireland for Rancho Leonero.
The main emphasis on the ranch, we're going to keep it old style. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to improve what we have. The kitchen is brand new kitchen this year with all new kitchen equipment, new stoves, ovens. We put a new freezer in. We've put in all brand new split air conditioners with thermostats to make sure every room is cold. We've also worked on the boat fleet with a couple large lures, a 31 and a 34. We've got the largest Super Ponga fleet on the East Cape, all with brand new Yamaha motors. Brand new beds. We've got all Serta beds, the best beds in Baja, I kid you not. We're working all the time at the ranch. We're not changing it, just making it a lot better. That's why we get the high TripAdvisor reviews. It's my responsibility. I got to take care of you. I'll personally guarantee your best fishing experience and vacation at Rancho Leonero. RanchoLeonero.com. Our new reservation phone number is 800-646-2252, 646-BAJA.
XEPRS 1090 AM, Rosarito, Baja California.
San Diego's sports leader.
The home of ESPN Radio.
The mighty 1090.
Sport fishing, not just for dad anymore. At Dana Wharf Sport Fishing, kids fish free every Sunday. Free half-day fishing trip and clinic free for kids 12 and under every Sunday at Dana Wharf. Join the Dana Wharf Kids Club and get over $100 of really cool stuff like 2 free fishing trips, a free whale watch trip, and more. Dana Wharf, everyone's favorite since 1971. Click DanaWharf.com or visit them in the Dana Point Harbor, the bass capital of the West, and only minutes from the 5 freeway in Orange County. DanaWharf.com, where kids fish free.
Everyone likes special treatment, kind of feel like a VIP. Well, that's how our listeners are treated at Poway Valley Collision. I have personally heard of several stories of how well our friends Jim and Mary take care of their customers that we sent them. Poway Valley Collision is worth the drive from anywhere in the Southland. We know you may not need them today, but when accidents happen, it pays to go to Poway Valley Collision. And listen to this. Our listeners get a special discount that can save you hundreds of dollars on your car or truck repair. Just tell them you listen to the show and you get the deal. They work with most insurance companies, including Auto Club, MetLife, Wawanesa, and more. Just bring your car or truck to them and let Poway Valley Collision do the rest. I have had my truck repaired at Poway Valley Collision, and the job was perfect. So get your vehicle fixed right at Poway Valley Collision. Tell them you listen to Let's Talk Hookup, and they'll save you money on your repair. Poway Valley Collision, 14211 Garden Road in Poway. Check PowayValleyCollision.com.
Spring fishing is finally here. Will it be another banner season? Will it even be better than last year? Will it cool off? Who knows? Fishing is one thing that's impossible to predict. But when it comes to trucks, it's easy to predict who's going to be number one. Ford F-Series. America's best-selling trucks for the last 40 years in a row. Today's Ford trucks combine legendary toughness and state-of-the-art technology, giving you the best of both worlds. That's called being California smart. Ford has put it all together with the F-150 STX package. These trucks are nicely equipped with an EcoBoost engine, hands-free system controls, a reverse-sensing camera, 20-inch wheels, and a lot more. All at a price you're going to love. Now, I can't always predict what the fish are going to do, but I can predict that Ford is going to be on the top once again with trucks like the 2017 F-150 STX package. It's California smart. Stop by your San Diego County Ford dealer today. They'll be glad to hook you up.